series was?
Obviously, it was a good series, but I thought our guys played hard today, and I thought we got control of the game and had control of the game. 3 minutes to go in the second, got a couple penalties, and the game turned around on they got 2 power play goals, and that was the difference in the game. So it was disappointing because I thought we took control of the game and guys competed and didn't happen.
In the third, you guys were pressing. What was the missing touch for getting the goal in the third?
Obviously, we hit the pipe. Downey hit the pipe. Goalie makes saves. Just didn't happen. But it wasn't from lack of effort. That's the hard part today. I thought we had control of it. You know, obviously, again on the penalties, and they scored on the power play. They've been great all season, and they had our number, I guess, on the power play. I think the first one they got was deflected off our stick up over the Smith.
As you're going to the tournament in a couple of weeks, what's the number one thing you're going to work on?
Well, we don't know. Well, you know what? We got to sit and wait, and you never know. Hopefully, we get an opportunity. As I told the team, I like the way our team's playing. I mean, I thought we played hard this weekend, so hopefully they get an opportunity to play because they're a good team, and I think they've earned it. You just never know what's going to happen in the tournament. You have to sit back and watch, and hopefully nothing crazy happens.
Which is what you don't like to have happen in order to be somebody else.
Control of it when you're not in the tournament.
Yeah, that's the point. You know, Saraceno's goal wasn't the prettiest goal in the world, but I mean, this guy seems to feast on
He's a good hockey player. He's a real good hockey player, and obviously get the shot off. And I think that's the one that went off of our stick up over to Smith on the power play. But it was a power play goal, and it was deflected off our stick.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Right, thanks a lot.
Questions?
Second period, you made a couple of point-blank saves. They had a breakaway chance. That was the kind of period you felt you kept the team in the game?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we were taking it to them at that point, the whole first period, and then the beginning of the second, they kind of weathered the storm a little bit, but then we were going right back at them. So when they had a couple chances, I really wanted to make sure that I kept my team in it and didn't let us go down by any more.
Comment on how dramatic this game was, because it was back and forth at the start of the third, and then they're just ripping shots on your side in the end of the third.
Yeah, they were, but I don't think too many got to me in the third. I didn't feel like I saw that much action. Our D were really good, stick on puck, and playing the body really, really well, and forwards were back pressuring all night, especially in the third. They took away any rebound chances and anything like that.
You've never played at the Garden before, have you?
I have not.
What can you talk about what that would be like on Friday night?
It'll be pretty fun. I don't really have any words to describe my emotions towards it other than excited and just can't wait to play.
Did you feel much pressure coming into the third game of the series?
Not really, no. I mean, for each team, it's still another hockey game. It's just the third game of the series, but we knew that our season was on the line, and we knew we were going to come out firing, and I just wanted to make sure that I weathered the storm when I got it.
Do you feel like you know UMass real well by now?
Yeah, we know them pretty well. They play a similar style to us. They have a lot of skill up front and really, really good team defense. So we know we're going to establish a good game plan this week, and we're going to go at them.
What does Saraceno do that makes you say you count on this guy to beat them?
Nick Saraceno?
Yeah.
I have played against Nick for the last 2 years as well in the SHL, and he's always been lethal. He's one of the hardest workers on the ice, and as you guys saw this firsthand this weekend, his release is spot on, and he beat me high glove a couple times too the last couple of years, so it was good to see him break out like that.
Does he beat you much in practice?
I can't say he does.
Okay.
It was a good game. I mean, I thought I was really happy with our start to the game, the way we came out, and you got to give them a lot of credit. You know, they bounced back and got the first goal at the end of the first period there, and I thought that put us on our heels a little bit because I thought we were playing pretty well, but you know they got a very good team. They got a top 10 team in the nation, a top 10 team in the pairwise, and I thought it was a tough matchup, you know, to get home ice in the playoffs and to get a team of that caliber. But that speaks to the level of play in this league.
Can you talk about what it means to the program to get to Boston for the second year in a row?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's You know, I mean, I'll tell you, I mean, it's tough to do. The teams in this league are extremely tight. The teams in this league, you know, it's tough to beat anybody. And then that game tonight was a perfect example. Could have gone either way. We hit a post, they hit 2 posts. So, you know, it's tough to get there. So you just gotta enjoy it each time you get there, I think.
What did you tell your team after the second period? You had the lead, or
we wanted to stay aggressive. We wanted to try to get the first goal of the third period. That was the big thing. You know, but you got a lot of young guys in there. You know, you got a lot of young guys. So I thought we got on our heels a little bit, but we managed to manage the game pretty well.
Cut the tension with a knife in this building in the last 5 minutes. Was there any message to your team in the closing stages of the game?
I just want to stay on it with the little things. You know, do the little things well and be poised. You know, in those situations, we just didn't want to lose any composure, and just make sure we're going out and shift by shift and doing our job and making strong plays.
John was saying that early in the year, some of the games that tight, you might not have won. And now as you go down the stretch there, you're able to find a way, even though you have such young guys on your team, to kind of close things out.
Well, there's no doubt that we've improved a lot over the season, and it's what's hurting us with the NCAA tournament right now. And it's you know, I would never said this to the guys, but it's tough to stomach a little bit with the NCAA tournament because of how well we've played. You know, you've seen a young team in the first half, and you knew you're going to have some ups and downs. But then in the second half, I think we've been a pretty darn good team, and played and beaten a lot of good teams. So, you know, I think I still think we have another level to us, but we just kind of keep improving, and you're going to see that with young teams, you know. But yeah, I would agree with Johnny's statement that, you know, early in the year we struggled a little bit in 1-goal games, and in the second half of the season we've done a much better job with it.
You talk about the game you got from Schaller, New Jersey, and Jankowski tonight.
Well, I thought they were very good in the third period last night, you know, and I thought they generated some good offense. So we went back with them tonight. It was heartbreaking not to have Chris Rooney in the lineup. That's why I had him on the bench with us, because he's a senior and he's a guy that gives everything he's ever had to the program. But that line, you know, I thought that line did a really good job of generating some offense. Obviously, the first goal, you know, and I think Saraceno's line's been very good in this. You know, was good in this series too, and it's going to be big against Lowell. You have to have 4 lines against them, you know, and now we get to play them.
Thank you.